Four men, one mission, one goal, to seek answers from the paranormal world, exploring haunted locations. For centuries that quest has continued, but answers still remain. Do ghosts exist amongst the living? We seek the truth and believe paranormal worlds exist and remain and reach out in many forms. Ghosts, demons, poltergeists, dark energies. We seek only the truth for what we believe is the truth. Paranormal worlds exist and reach out in many forms. Follow our quest, our journey through haunted England into the dark side to seek the truth. Tonight, Hauntings of England investigate Newark Castle, Nottinghamshire, home to murder, treason, suicide and black magic. October the 19th, 1216. At midnight, a whirlwind swept over Newark with such violence that the townsfolk thought their houses would fall. And in that hour of elemental disturbance and human terror, the king passed away. Some say King John was poisoned by orders of the Pope. Medieval life was vile, wretched and barbaric, and justice was swift and brutal. Debtors and prisoners were incarcerated into the dungeons, and then thrown 30 feet down the arch onto stone floors. Broken bones and smashed bodies, screams rented the silent air. Pestilence, starvation and death awaited them all, never to see the light of day, and if that didn't seal your demise, the rats surely would. Once a king, always a king. Tick-tock the medieval clock.
This is the debtor's cell. Up to 60 people were kept in here. They were only emptied out once everyone was dead, so whether you were the 59th person in here, you'd be in there with dead people. You were in here for owing money, and you were kept in here until you paid it back. This room is the John Mountney room. He was the caretaker. He looked after the castle grounds back in the early 20th century. He had a lot of artefacts within the castle. Yeah, he got an autograph off a member of the monarchy. He stored it within the castle grounds, thinking it was secure, but the local council wanted it. They wanted access to it. They said it was ours, it belonged to Newark. They sent in a couple of lads one night, literally, to break in, and they took all the artefacts that he'd gathered. When he came back the next day to see that they were all gone, he said goodbye to his wife and poisoned himself within this room. It was quite a grisly suicide, but he was heartbroken that the local council had betrayed him like that, and he took his own life. It could have been used as a chapel for the peasants and the people living within the castle walls, linked to the registry office just on the other side of the grounds. Other than that, I don't know much more history of it. It's above the debtor's dungeon that we've just been in below. So this could have been used as a jailer's room. It could have done court in this place, and they could have even paid the debts within this room and let free from the castle walls. This is the barrel dungeon. It was initially used for peasants and thieves, and people that didn't pay the debts from the debtor dungeons would have been chucked down here and left to rot. It was used for torture. People had chains around the feet and around the hands, and they were left in here to be forgotten about. Once the castle was left for ruin and the Georgians came in, they converted it and put this brick layer in and made it into an ice house for storage for food and drink and for wine and for their main amenities within the castle. We're in the Undercroft at the moment. This was predominantly used for storage for food and drink. There's a doorway just down there that leads to the Trent. The boats would come along, dropped the food, the wine off, the alcohol, and it would have been brought up in here because it's a much cooler part of the castle. We're quite further down on the ground now. Food would have been prepared and prepped and taken up this staircase up into the kitchen and into the hall area above ground. We're in the gatehouse now at Newark Castle. Originally would have had a floor about there on the archway and another floor up top. This is where King John stayed. This was his living quarters and also where he died. It's rumoured that he had dysentery. He was either poisoned or it was suicide. It's for you to decide.
Well, we've just had a tour of Newark Castle. A lot of history in this place, a lot of sad history as well. The dungeons, particularly horrible atmosphere. The whole place seems it's got some really incredible energy in it. We're hoping to do quite a few EVP sessions within the dungeons, in King John's bedroom. Rumour has it, you know, he was poisoned or he had dysentery, we don't know. We're going to try and see if we can validate that tonight, but the place is going to feel really good tonight. The lights go down, it's going to be active, I'm sure of it.
Oh, how the omnipresence of energy washes over us like a tsunami. We are but tinged with sadness, fear and loathing. What lays in wait in the dungeons of pain and misery as we open the gate and step inside to enter this hellish portal to a medieval time.
Who's gone first then on the... Right. Anybody makes any noises, let's just log it that it's...
Do you want to take care of the mill?
Yep.
Just let us know if there are any spikes on the milling house and whatever. So I've got to remember now this is record first, isn't it? Then press the top one.
Yep. I thought I just heard something.
What room's this now?
This would have been... I don't know, my mind's gone blank now. It's just a tower, I don't know what room it was really used for. But it was a bishop's room downstairs, sorry, yeah. Bishop's room downstairs, this would have been his living area.
Right.
Completely blank. Right, you might see us in here. We've come to communicate with you. Footsteps are heard in here. So who is the person who resides in this room? Could you speak with us? Straight on.
As we commence the session, we appear to receive an unclear EVP. Is this the start of increasing activity within the bishop's room?
Right, me and Gary was just having an EVP session, and it basically, I went towards him to put an imprint on the recorder, and something just banged both the recorders out of our hand, but it seemed to hit me across the head as well, because my earphones smacked, and we've caught it. Well, unfortunately, we had one of the cameras down, so we've only got the audio of it happening. So it's the same old thing. When you're down your camera for 30 seconds, something will happen. So interesting stuff.
Oh, let's just see what this EVP was when he did it.
Jesus. It's trouble. What the fuck was that? What was that? Was that you?
Did we just hear an EVP saying trouble, warning us of something unpleasant just before we got attacked? At that moment the camera wasn't rolling, but we captured the audio of that shocking event. We have no explanation to why we were attacked and our equipment thrown to the ground, which displayed no provocation during this session.
It's trouble. What? I struggle.
It's gone cold here. Feel the temperature drop
Can I
here.
just say there's an awful lot of little lights flickering across as well.
I'll tell you what.
That's a good play. I'm not sure it's
Where's this going to?
Do you want me to check the zoom? See if there's anything.
Oh yeah, because you'll hear it. He's got the zoom on. He's got the zoom. So that's why you need backup.
Yeah.
Because you're going to hear that now. You listen back, and you'll hear the noise. That's shocking, isn't it? That was really, really hard. You know, like to the point where it really hurt me.
I got like, it was like that.
Observe and you'll see a strange light anomaly pass by Gary, a sign of spirit energy. This was later found on review.
It's going to be on for a while.
Come on, not to communicate with us.
She walked up the stairs.
So that's just after I came in.
What that noise?
That's the door closing.
That is unbelievable. We've never had that.
But definite
We've never had that before.
Yeah, it's a definite.
That was weird. Jesus.
Ooh, that's quite aggressive, that one.
Like slightly away from mine, so I can just have it. So it's trying to tell her, like, saying something, I think.
Yeah.
Come on then, talk again, you're talking too loud. Can you walk towards the step there? Put your energy in the step, that light will go off. But come forward where Gary is here, look. This is Gary here. Be nice. Why be nasty? You're the one who walks around this place. Come on, try and tell us your name again, it'd be brilliant.
Come closer. Use all these energies. Touch these devices. Tell us who you are, please. Chance out there. It's a sentence.
Get him onto the mic, that's a good one. It's a small voice.
Very good. You know, he's trying to communicate. It's a sentence that it's not as clear as we'd like it. Could you come even closer in this circle? You've got to come as close as possible.
And this is where we were before when you did your dirty deed with the knocking it out of our hand and knocking us round the head.
Can you confirm whether it was you?
Who spoke there? I got a brilliant EVP. You wait till you hear that.
I think we might have heard you again. Can you confirm whether it was you and not the devices out of me and Tony's hands?
This EVP was unclear, however Jamie, our tour guide, thought it said up Rex sit Rex, meaning once a king, always a king.
That's interesting.
But before that, there was a clear voice through here. I heard it in the ears.
That sounds like ut rex, which is an old medieval term for once a king, always a king. Ut rex, sit rex,
Really?
which means once a king, always a king.
Let's play that again, just down the mic, just to...
Ut rex.
That does sound like oldie worldy voice, doesn't it? This is something. Come on, this is the area, isn't it? Is any changes on the meters, Barry?
No.
Why is it going cold here?
600.
I keep getting the feelings of the freezing cold for
It's
the
a cold spot in this, getting nice up a bit.
What's happening here? What made you that angry that when we asked you a question you had to be so violent, basically? It's unknown, isn't it? It's one of them shouty ones. Too shouting. You're shouting too much, you're trying your hardest. What was the room used for? Did you dine here? Did you study here? Did you work here?
Two EVPs appear to have come through, but are very unclear, and we ask whoever is trying to communicate to try not to shout too loud and give us a clear message. The session continues.
The language of nobility in England up to a certain point is French.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So it would have been Plantagenet, so maybe it's
Does anybody know any French?
basic French, not very good.
Can you ask what your name is?
Tutor Palcamon.
Tutor Palcamar? It's a woman.
We try to engage in French to see if the spirit we think is present is indeed French, and we ask what is your name. Our response comes through, but it's still unclear.
Sounds like profanity again.
It's a female.
The only woman that would have been of any prevalence to Newark was actually Lady Godiva.
I may have well just heard the voice. It just came through, so I'll just...
She was the Lady of Newark.
Yeah.
Can't remember exactly what year. And she rode naked through Coventry, she was famous for.
Yeah.
And she was the Lady of Newark.
Did you hear that? Is that correct?
That's quite clear. Slow.
Do it again. Something naked. You can only hear the word naked.
Yeah, that is absolutely crystal clear. That.
Riding naked.
This EVP shocks us as we think we hear reference to Lady Godiva appearing to say, "I ride naked, extraordinary."
At least the word naked, at least we've got that.
Yeah.
Regardless, the other bit's a little bit... This is naked.
It sounds distinctly female as well.
I tell you, I've got freezing. Have you got the temperature in it? Is it dropping?
No, it's not dropping, no.
Come on, I think this is a spot, you know. I'm great, I really am good at isolating dodgy spots and being hit here, and I've got a feeling it's right in the middle of it. I think it's there. Come on then. What's this then? What we're doing to your room? Are we taking it? Can we come and stay in your room? We might, we... You can help me. It's again, help.
We notice the temperature drops rapidly, although not registering on devices, as an EVP comes through. Is it saying, "Can you help?" Tony explains he can often pick up spirit energy.
Yeah.
Why is it always help? Why
Fantastic.
do you need help then? Are you just frustrated? Are you the person who hit us? Are you just struggling? Do you need help? Do you need help? You might need to put that quite a bit from the mic, it's the loud ones.
From yourself, Seth.
Another response comes through, but it's at low volume. Does it appear to tell us I'm feeling so sad? We are unsure of this message and we continue questioning.
Come on and speak with us. We'll go right in the middle like we did last time.
Tell us how many is here with us. Is there 1, 2, 3 spirits? Can you confirm that? Try as hard as you can to come close where me and Tony are. Get some energy to make it nice and clear. Come on.
8. Hang on. No, right at the end there's another bit.
Sounds like 8 spirits.
Yeah, that's well. Yeah, 8 spirit, listen.
That's a good one.
What's that?
Astonishingly, Gary asks how many spirits are with us and we receive a response saying 8. It is no wonder the room is feeling icy and engulfed in energy. The spirits are being cooperative.
Sounds like 8
It does
spirits.
sound like 8.
So 8 people here then. 8 people here can do a lot of, that causes a lot of problems then, eh? How about you walk to that pot here, look, come on.
Look very close to the left of the castle wall. We found on review a very strange light anomaly moving from the left to the right. We are unsure to what this phenomenon is. We have zoomed in and looped several times for you to see. Is this a semi-manifestation? We cannot rule out floating dust, however the intelligence of movement and the way it dissipates leaves us to be unable to debunk this as contamination.
Make it light. Go on, copy us. Hit us. Speak with us. Come on, we would love you to do something for us to prove that you're here. We can't see you.
You're making the room go cold because I've got the chills from the top of my head there to the bottom of my spine. So you say there's 8. Now then, can you give us a simple yes or oui if you're French?
you go to. Just, it's good.
Is the next EVP telling us a warning? You have got to run. We simply have no idea as to why it would say this, and are we in danger?
It's got that dig to it.
You going to help?
So the people in this side would have been the richer side, not the paupers.
Yeah, this is the richer side of the castle, yeah. It's where the bishop would have lived and King John in the gatehouse.
Gary, did you just shut up?
Yeah, he did.
Right, if there's 8 of you here tonight, can you start by telling us your name, please?
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's quite clear.
It's
We are amazed at this EVP. Is the spirit telling us I am in another life, and maybe a glimpse of eternal hope that life carries on after we die?
I wouldn't even like to guess it.
That's a 5
It
syllable.
sounds like something. I'll kill you.
Or something we're going to get.
My head's thumping.
Come on, I'm going to introduce myself to you. My name's Barry. Tell us what your name is, please. Tell us now.
Right, can I just ask a question? You said there's 8 spirits in here. We've got to try and establish who we're talking to. We're probably getting responses off several of us at the same time. Can one of you probably take charge and come forward and speak with us? That'd be better for us to try and ascertain who is actually here with us. Are you male?
Let's put it down there.
Come on then, you talk. You do sound male, to be fair.
Right.
Are you going to cause us any problems tonight in this castle? We're here to communicate. Are you going to be nice to us, or are you going to be nasty to us?
Tony asks if the spirit is going to be nasty to us. Is it confirming the previous EVP about afterlife and saying like all of us, meaning we all move into another realm?
We won't do it.
It's quite clear that. It's quite clear that. Does this EVP answer Tony's previous questions about being hurt and saying we won't, meaning no harm will happen to us, and is the spirit placid in nature?
Maybe we'll do then. Right, let's bang the door again then. Can you do it this time then? Come on, knock the door. 1, 2, 3. Your turn.
Did we just receive a disembodied bang after Tony asked the entity to replicate 3 knocks? And did it say who was it then, being very cheeky with us?
Sure, I wasn't you. That's exactly like that. Not, but it's... Yeah, it's strange.
It's a sentence, yeah.
Come on, we've not got much longer here with you now. Do something for us. Where do you want us to go?
Can you come down to the floor and stand on the floor near us?
Can you make this device and make it light up? You probably won't understand it, obviously, but your energies, your presence will make that light up so let us know you're here with us. Come on, see if you can press us and do
Come
that.
then. Stand on the floor, please, near us. Hear us. Hear us.
Can you make that happen?
Voice. Like a female whisper.
Just for the investigation purposes, the task in DR05 is still running at 44 minutes. We're leaving that running alongside everything so we can move.
Mark, a bit clearer for us.
Can you ask me a question? Was King John poisoned? We're really interested to know that, because there's a rumour that he was poisoned by the Pope.
Tony says he is a female RVP and this is captured on a mic cam, and did he just receive a reply saying he wants him dead in reference to the Pope's assassination of King John?
He's trying to tell us something. Can you just confirm, simply by just saying yes? We know you're trying to tell us something. Was King John poisoned by the Pope? Yes or no, please?
So where did Lady Godiva come into this?
She was the lady of Newark for a certain part of the time. She was from Coventry. She rode naked through Coventry. And when I mentioned that, Gary started recording and we had an EVP come through saying riding naked.
Yeah, something of that description. The naked was definitely in there, but you know, we can't really say reference it was to her, but it was interesting how it correlates to the question. What was that?
Okay, I heard that.
Is that your stomach?
Yes. I will own up to it.
Well, at least we did one.
Did you ever meet Lady Godiva? Was she ever at Newark Castle?
Listen. Lady the God, honest to God, listen to that. Lady the God, you listen again. You have a listen.
Did we receive a reply of yes previously when we asked to confirm if King John was poisoned, and in reference to Lady Godiva, did the CVP confirm it was indeed her?
Right, Conks, we've got to go now. We've enjoyed it in here. Not enjoyed being hit. But at the end of the day, if that's what you want to do, that's how you are.